Hey Stoic friends, welcome back to my channel. Right now, in this very moment, you're carrying something heavy. I know you are. Maybe it's that conversation replaying in your head from 3 weeks ago, the one where you said the wrong thing. Or perhaps it's the anxiety creeping up your spine about tomorrow's meeting, next month's bills, or a relationship that's slowly unraveling like a sweater caught on a nail. You're exhausted, aren't you? Not from living, but from fighting battles in your mind that haven't even happened yet. From bleeding over wounds that have already healed. From carrying ghosts that should have been buried long ago. Marcus Aurelius once wrote in his private journal, "Never meant for our eyes." You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This Roman emperor, the most powerful man in the known world, wrote these words while plague ravaged his empire, while his own son plotted against him, while Germanic tribes threatened everything he'd built. Yet he found peace. How? Today, I'm going to share with you 7 Stoic lessons that will fundamentally rewire how you experience life. These aren't motivational platitudes or empty affirmations. These are battle-tested principles that helped slaves become philosophers, prisoners become free, and ordinary people like you and me become masters of our own minds. You know that feeling when you're lying in bed at 3 a.m., your heart racing, overwhelmed by everything that could go wrong? That crushing weight of inadequacy when you scroll through social media, seeing everyone else seemingly winning at life while you're barely holding on. That rage that bubbles up when someone cuts you off in traffic, ruining your entire morning. What if I told you that 93% of these problems, these emotional storms that wreck your days and steal your nights, exist only in one place: your mind. And what exists in your mind can be conquered by your mind. The Stoics understood something we've forgotten in our age of instant everything and constant connection. You cannot control the wind, but you can adjust your sails. You cannot stop the rain, but you can choose whether to curse the sky or dance in the downpour. Before we dive in, if this message is already resonating with something deep inside you, that part that's tired of being a prisoner to your own thoughts, hit that like button right now. Subscribe to this channel, because this journey we're on together is just beginning. And please, don't skip any part of this video. Each lesson builds on the last, creating a fortress of inner peace that no external storm can breach. Drop this affirmation in the comments right now. I am ready to master my mind and fix what's been broken. Let's begin. Number 1. The dichotomy of control. Stop bleeding over what you cannot change. Picture this. You're holding 2 bags. In your left hand, a bag filled with stones, each one representing something you cannot control. The weather, other people's opinions, the past, the economy, that driver who cut you off, your height, where you were born. These stones are heavy, aren't they? In your right hand, another bag, nearly empty. This one contains only what you can actually control: your responses, your effort, your decisions, your perspective, the words you choose, the next step you take. Epictetus, born a slave with a permanently damaged leg, taught us there is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power of our will. Right now, you're probably carrying your left bag everywhere, to bed, to work, into every relationship. You're breaking your back hauling around your ex's betrayal, your parents' disappointment, tomorrow's uncertainties. Meanwhile, your right bag, the only one that actually matters, sits neglected. Think about the last time you were furious in traffic, your knuckles white on the steering wheel, cursing someone who's already forgotten you exist. You gave a complete stranger someone you'll never meet, the power to ruin your morning. They controlled your emotions with a turn signal they forgot to use. Or remember when you spent weeks dreading a conversation, playing out every scenario, losing sleep over words that were never said. You fought 1,000 battles in your mind, exhausted yourself in wars that never happened. Here's the raw truth. Every moment you spend trying to control the uncontrollable is a moment stolen from actually improving your life. It's like trying to command the rain to stop while your house floods because you never fixed the roof. Starting today, practice this. When anxiety rises, ask yourself, is this in my control? If yes, take action. If no, let it go like releasing a balloon into the sky. Watch it float away. It was never yours to hold. You cannot control if you get fired tomorrow. You can control the quality of work you do today. You cannot control if someone loves you back. You can control how you show up in relationships. You cannot control aging. You can control how you treat your body. Number 2, amor fati. Love your fate, even when it hurts. There's a story about Thomas Edison. When his laboratory burned down, destroying years of work and millions of dollars in equipment, he reportedly said to his son, "Go get your mother. She'll never see a fire like this again." The next morning, he was already making plans to rebuild, saying, "All our mistakes are burned up. Now we can start fresh." This is amor fati, loving your fate, not accepting it grudgingly, not tolerating it, loving it. Nietzsche, channeling the Stoics, wrote, "My formula for greatness in a human being is amor fati. That one wants nothing to be different, not forward, not backward, not in all eternity." I know what you're thinking. Love my pain, love my failures, love the worst moments of my life? Yes, because they're already yours. They've already happened. The only choice left is what you do with them. That breakup that shattered you, it revealed your capacity to heal. That failure that humiliated you, it taught you humility and resilience. That illness that terrified you, it showed you what truly matters. You're not reading this by accident. Every single moment of your life, every triumph, every devastation has led you to these words, to this moment of potential transformation. The question isn't whether you've suffered. The question is whether your suffering will be meaningless or magnificent. Think of your life like a movie. Every great story needs conflict. No one watches a film where nothing goes wrong. Your struggles aren't interrupting your story. They are your story. And you're both the hero and the author. When my father died when I was young, I spent years angry at the universe. Why me? Why him? Why then? But that loss taught me the weight of words unsaid. It taught me to never leave love unspoken. It made me who I am. Would I bring him back? Every single day. But I cannot. So instead, I love the strength his absence forced me to find. Your scars are not your shame. They're your story. Your failures are not your finale. They're your foundation. Tomorrow, when something goes wrong, and something will, whisper to yourself, "Good." Find the hidden gift, the lesson, the strength you didn't know you needed to develop. Number 3, memento mori. Remember death to truly live. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine you're 90 years old, sitting in a quiet room, looking back at your life. What do you regret? Is it the risks you took or the ones you didn't? The love you expressed or the words you swallowed? The dreams you chased or the ones you let die because someone might laugh? Marcus Aurelius wrote, "It is not death that a man should fear, but never beginning to live. Memento mori, remember you must die. This isn't morbid. It's the most life-affirming practice you can embrace. Because when you truly accept that your time is limited, suddenly that argument with your spouse seems trivial. That grudge you're nursing loses its appeal. That dream you've been postponing demands action today, not someday. You've probably already lived over 10,000 days. How many do you remember? A dozen? 2 dozen? The rest blur together in a fog of routine, of waiting, of tomorrow I'll start. But tomorrow is a promise written in sand at high tide. Steve Jobs said he looked in the mirror every morning and asked, "If today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I'm about to do?" When too many days passed with the answer being no, he knew something had to change. Right now, someone just took their last breath. Someone just heard their diagnosis. Someone just lost everything they thought was permanent. And right now, you're alive. Your heart is beating. Your lungs are filling. You have this moment, this precious, irreplaceable moment. What are you waiting for? Permission, the perfect time for fear to leave. Fear never leaves. The perfect time never comes. Permission was always yours to give. That conversation you've been avoiding, have it. That apology stuck in your throat, say it. That passion project gathering dust in your mind, start it. Today. Because the cemetery is full of unfulfilled potential, of I was going to, of someday I'll. Your mortality isn't your curse, it's your deadline. It's the ticking clock that makes every moment matter. Without death, life would be an endless procrastination. With it, every sunrise is a gift, every breath a blessing. Number 4. Negative visualization. Prepare your mind for life's storms. Every morning, Seneca, one of Rome's wealthiest men, would practice being poor. He'd sleep on the floor, eat simple bread, wear rough clothes. Not as punishment, but as preparation. He called it premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils. What is quite unlooked for is more crushing in its effect, and unexpectedness adds to the weight of a disaster. This is a reason for ensuring that nothing ever takes us by surprise. Seneca. Imagine losing your job tomorrow. Feel it. The shock, the fear, the uncertainty. Now what? You'd survive. You'd figure it out. You'd find another way. By facing this fear in your mind, you rob it of its power to paralyze you. This isn't pessimism, it's mental armor. The Stoics understood that life is uncertain, that fortune's wheel constantly turns. The person who never considers loss is destroyed by it. The person who's mentally prepared bends but doesn't break. Think about your greatest fear right now. Maybe it's your partner leaving, your health failing, your children struggling. Instead of pushing these fears into the dark corners of your mind where they grow like mold, bring them into the light. Examine them. If your partner left, you'd grieve, but you'd eventually heal. Others have. You would too. If you lost your job, you'd find another way to survive. Millions have. You would too. If your health failed, you'd adapt, find new meaning, new purpose. Countless others have. You would too. You're stronger than you know, but you'll only discover this strength when you stop running from your fears and start examining them. Every time you mentally rehearse handling adversity, you're building psychological antibodies against future pain. The modern world tells us to think positive, to never entertain negative thoughts. But this leaves us fragile, shattered by the first storm. The Stoics say, hope for the best, prepare for the worst, take what comes. Tonight, before you sleep, spend 5 minutes imagining losing something you value. Feel the loss. Then realize you're still here, still breathing, still capable. This isn't inviting misfortune, it's building resilience. It's the difference between glass that shatters and steel that bends. Number 5. The view from above. Zoom out to see what really matters. Right now, step outside your body. Float up through your ceiling, above your building, your street, your city. Keep rising. See your country shrink below you. Watch Earth become a pale blue dot in the vastness of space. From up here, can you even find your problems? Marcus Aurelius practiced this mental exercise constantly. Watch the stars in their courses as though you were accompanying them, and continually dwell on the changes of elements into one another. From cosmic perspective, that person who insulted you on social media, can you even see them? That deadline that's keeping you up at night, does it register on this scale? That embarrassing moment from 5 years ago you keep replaying, where is it in this infinite expanse? We live our entire lives zoomed in, examining each pixel of pain with a magnifying glass. We're so close to our problems that they become our entire world. But pull back, way back, and suddenly what seemed catastrophic becomes microscopic. Alexander the Great conquered the known world, and now he occupies the same 6 feet of earth as his servants. The Roman Empire, which seemed eternal, is now tourist attractions and history lessons. Your great-great-grandparents had problems that consumed their every waking moment. Can you name even one? This isn't about minimizing your pain. It's about right-sizing it. Yes, your struggles are real. Yes, they hurt. But they're not the universe-ending catastrophes your mind makes them out to be. Think about Earth from space. No borders visible, no races distinguishable, no rich or poor neighborhoods, just one blue marble spinning in the dark, carrying 7 billion people who are all worried about something right now. 7 billion people who think their problems are unique, who feel alone in their struggles, who forget they're part of something infinitely larger. That fight with your friend. In a year, you might not even remember what it was about. That rejection that crushed you. In 5 years, you'll be grateful it happened. That mistake you think everyone remembers, they've already forgotten. They're too busy remembering their own. When I find myself spiraling, overwhelmed by the minutiae of daily life, I imagine myself as an astronaut looking back at Earth. From that distance, every human who ever lived, every war ever fought, every heart ever broken, it all happened on that tiny sphere. And yet, it keeps spinning. The sun keeps rising. Life keeps going. Your problems are real, but they're not permanent. Your pain is valid, but it's not unique. You're not alone in your struggles. You're part of an unbroken chain of humans who've faced hardship and survived, who've been broken and rebuilt, who've lost everything and found meaning anyway. Zoom out. See the bigger picture. You're a tiny part of an enormous whole, and somehow that's not depressing. It's liberating, because it means your mistakes aren't that important. Your failures aren't that final. You're free to try, to fail, to try again. Comment below. I see the bigger picture, and I am free. Number 6. The discipline of desire. Want what you have, not what you think you need. There's an ancient story about a king who offered a philosopher anything he desired. The philosopher replied, "Then step aside, you're blocking my sunlight." This was Diogenes, and he understood something we've forgotten. The man who needs nothing is richer than the man who has everything but wants more. Epictetus taught, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Right now, scroll through your phone. Look at how many apps exist solely to make you want things. More followers, more likes, a better body, a bigger house, a perfect relationship, a different life. You're being programmed every single day to be dissatisfied with what you have. You know that feeling when you finally get something you desperately wanted. The new car, the promotion, the relationship. How long did the happiness last? A week? A month? Before your mind moved to the next thing, the next want, the next, if only I had that, then I'd be happy. This is the hedonic treadmill, running faster and faster, but never arriving anywhere. Because arrival isn't a place, it's a decision. The decision to want what you already have. Look around your room right now. Things you desperately wanted are now just background noise. That phone you couldn't wait to upgrade, now it's just another thing to charge. Those shoes you had to have, they're at the bottom of your closet. The person you thought would complete you? Now you argue about whose turn it is to take out the trash. The Stoics understood. Desire is a contract you make with yourself to be unhappy until you get what you want. And when you get it, you sign a new contract for something else. But what if you flip the script? What if, instead of wanting what you don't have, you started noticing what you do? Your health, millions would trade everything for it. Your freedom, billions throughout history died for it. Your ability to read these words, a privilege most humans who ever lived never had. That friend who always texts back, treasure, that morning coffee, luxury, that bed you sleep in. For most of human history, royalty didn't sleep as well as you do. You're living better than 99% of all humans who ever existed, but you feel poor because you're comparing yourself to the manufactured lives on social media. The discipline of desire isn't about settling or giving up ambition. It's about finding contentment in the journey, not just the destination. It's about realizing that happiness isn't about getting what you want. It's about wanting what you get. Tonight, before you sleep, count your blessings like a miser counts gold. Not the big things, the small ones. Running water, electricity, the internet that let you find this message, the heart that kept beating all day without you having to think about it. Number 7. The inner citadel. Build an unbreakable mind. In ancient warfare, when a city was under siege, the citizens would retreat to the citadel, the fortified core that could withstand any attack. The Stoics realized we need the same thing, an inner fortress that no external force can breach. Marcus Aurelius, facing plague, war, and betrayal, wrote, "Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul." Your mind is the one territory you have complete sovereignty over if you choose to claim it. But most of us have left the gates wide open, letting every opinion, every criticism, every piece of bad news march right in and set up camp. Think about the last time someone's words ruined your day. They spoke for maybe 30 seconds, but you replayed it for hours, days, weeks. You handed them the keys to your inner citadel and let them ransack it. They probably forgot what they said within minutes. But you became their prisoner. Or consider how you wake up and immediately check your phone, flooding your mind with other people's emergencies, other people's opinions, other people's lives. You start your day not from your inner citadel, but from enemy territory. Building your inner citadel means creating boundaries between what happens to you and what happens within you. Someone insults you, that's an event. You choosing to be insulted, that's a decision. You lose your job, that's a circumstance. You deciding you're a failure, that's a choice. Viktor Frankl, surviving the Nazi concentration camps, discovered this truth. Everything can be taken from a man, but one thing, the freedom to choose one's attitude in any given circumstance. Your inner citadel is built brick by brick through daily practices. Meditation, even 5 minutes, is laying foundation stones. Reading philosophy is building walls. Journaling is installing gates that you control. Exercise is fortifying your defenses. Each time you choose response over reaction, you add another layer of protection. But here's the key. Your inner citadel isn't about keeping everything out. It's about choosing what gets in. It's having a bouncer at the door of your mind who checks every thought, every emotion, every influence. Does this serve me? Does this align with my values? Does this make me stronger or weaker? When chaos swirls outside, and it will, you can retreat to this space. When people disappoint you, and they will, you have somewhere stable to stand. When life doesn't go according to plan, and it won't, you have an unshakable core that remains untouched. Start building today. Create a morning routine that's yours alone before the world gets its hands on you. Develop an evening practice that clears the day's debris from your mind. Find your non-negotiables, the principles you won't compromise, regardless of external pressure. Your inner citadel is the only true safety in an uncertain world. It's the only possession that can't be taken from you. Build it strong, maintain it daily. And when the storms come, and they will, you'll have somewhere to stand that no force in the universe can shake. You made it. You didn't skip ahead. You didn't give up. That already tells me something about you. You're ready for change. These 7 lessons aren't just ancient philosophy. They're your arsenal for modern life. The dichotomy of control frees you from useless worry. Amor fati transforms your pain into power. Memento mori makes every moment count. Negative visualization builds resilience. The view from above reveals what truly matters. The discipline of desire brings contentment. The inner citadel makes you unbreakable. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, confine yourself to the present. This moment, right now, is your chance to begin. Not tomorrow, not Monday, now. Your problems haven't disappeared. They're still there. But you're different now. You have tools. You have perspective. You have power you didn't know existed. If this message resonated with you, like this video. Share it with someone who needs to hear it. Subscribe to this channel. Your journey to mastery is just beginning. And most importantly, take action. Pick one lesson, practice it today. Build your inner citadel, one brick at a time. Final affirmation for the comments. Today, I choose to master my mind and transform my life. The Stoics are waiting for you to join them. Your stronger self is waiting to be born. Welcome to your transformation.